Right. Let's see how this goes today. It's a Friday today, so maybe the Twitch will be nice to me and will let me stream for more than an hour. I doubt it. If I keep having the issues with Twitch, I'm just going to switch back to YouTube. Which would be a shame, because it means I would have to leave my Twitch subscribers behind, or Twitch followers more than subscribers, but you get the idea. Alright, okay. Let me do my old posting of the stuff, and then we shall get on with some Tyranid action. And I'm inevitably going to get something saying, "Oh yes, would you like to manage your dashboard from your phone? This can't possibly go wrong." In fact, I wonder if that's why. That might be why I was having that issue, actually. Let's not manage my dashboard from my phone and see how it goes. We'll get rid of the hashtags. Hashtags aren't a thing on Discord. Last I checked. So yes, if you are watching and do wish to be informed when any streams happen, I do have a Discord, or you can just follow along to the Twitch channel. If you're watching the VOD, the link will be in the description, as always. Yes, I did post that in the right one. Good. Promotion. Yep, that's that. Right, and then finally we want the old Twitter. Wherever that's gone. Boom. Right. Excellent. We are now ready to eat some worlds. Again, as the notifications I've literally just posted said, in theory, it's time to eat some worlds. I'm not good with the Tyranids. In fact, the only race I am good with is probably the Necrons. I suppose I'm alright with Chaos and Chaos Demons, but... Oh, I'm being messaged. I forgot to set that as... I need to... Do not disturb. Right. So, Drago is calling them Space Calamari. Yes, I am. I am playing the Space Calamari. Right, so yes, it's time to play the Space Calamari. AKA the Tyranids. Good old Tyranids. The old Devouring Swarm. Are they the original Devouring Swarm? I don't know. That's probably the Xenomorphs from Alien. Which I think are these guys based on the Xenomorphs from Alien, so they could very well be. Oh dear. I've literally just taken my medicine, so... yeah. My throat is a little bit gluggy, shall we say. Which is a tad irritating. But there's not really much I can do about that, sadly. What map should we play? Eye of Gorgon. The problem is, the bigger the map, the longer it's going to take, and the more difficult it's going to be. Especially if it's Alvarez. Alvarez is just a pain map. Confrontation is quite a decent map for 6v for FFA. Where's that one I like? It's supposed to be a 3-player map, but I tend to play it as a 3-player map, a 3v3. I tend to play it as a FFA because that's funny. Where is it? The Harmony. That could be a good one to play with AI, but I'm not going to bother with that. I think I posted it on one of Flumpy's videos. The problem with playing with AI is that it really does mess up your frame rate, because obviously you can see everything that's going on there, so the computer has to. Ah, that's the one. Fagorum. Let's see what we can do with that. Army cap 20, rabbit speed. Let's turn off rabbit speed for a little while. And then everywhere else can be random and whatever. Yeah, but because obviously the computer then, if you've got AI, the computer has to make the calculations in like essentially not so much real time, but you can see the calculations going on essentially. But nah, I don't know. Manage your channel directly from your phone. No, I'm not. Thank you. You can get rid of Google Play Music as well. Let's see how badly this goes. And also, why is the color correction on my webcam so terrible? And the focus, apparently the my water throws off my focus on my camera. But yeah, the color correction is terrible. I mean, my bedsheet over there is black, but it looks purple from here. I've got a purple bedspread. It's a bit random. Alright, let's see what. So we've got 3.4. If I can nick that one off them before they take it. Now, unfortunately, the Tyranids do not have turrets on their requisition points, the listing posts, whatever. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Come on, get me some units. Yeah, the Ripper squad, or Ripper swarm, sorry, and a Hive Tyrant. Brood, no, you want Gaunts. You want to overwhelm the enemy. Those don't require anything to reinforce. So, you know what? Just reinforce them all. Capture the strategic point. So, yes, apparently in the update, or this update specifically, they've added in the voices from Dawn of War 2 for like capturing strategic points and things like that. But I don't know. It's oh, good, we're next to Chaos. This is going to go well. Chaos have some of the most aggressive AI in the game. Get them! And they're already building a listening post. Well, let's put a stop to that. Spine Gaunts. Or Spine Gaunts, even. I keep calling them Spine O-Gaunts, even though it's not O-Gaunt. Luckily, cultists aren't very good against Gene Stealers. Not in a straight fight, anyway. This might be a bit more of an issue. Give me the gestation pod, please. And get you guys over there. Build that. Spine Gaunts. Steal their genes. Their genes will be mine. That fine, fine denim must belong to me. Boom. Let's impose down. Right, who are they training? Chaos Lord, probably. Yes, Chaos Lord. So, get the Spine Gaunts and these guys out of there. Let him fight the hell's going on there? Okay, there are scouts attacking the Chaos Space Marines. Looks like Chaos has been sandwiched. Gene Stealer Acclamation, I think. And let's build a Bioplasma turret. Get the upgrade. Because the Tyranid upgrade is actually pretty cheap, all things considered. Get another power. How are we doing? You can all go in now. You don't have to keep staying back. The Chaos Lord's gone now. Oh yeah, you were capturing a strategic point, weren't you? I forgot about that. Get that. Get another spore chimney. These guys attack buildings they can, and they seem to do pretty decent damage from what it seemed like that. Yeah, they're about on par with the Hive Tyrant. The Hive Tyrant? Yes, Hive Tyrant. Excellent, we'll get that. And because we got the acclamation, we can now get more Gene Stealers in a squad. Spine Gaunts are actually pretty good. I mean, they're meant to be like a meat shieldy swarm unit, but they can do some pretty decent damage to tier 0 units, like cultists, scouts, etc., etc. Right. And no, we've not got enough power. We have not. No, no. That's going to annoy me. It must be symmetric. Yes. There. And there. Perfect. Gene Stealers again, or not, because I don't have the power. There we go. Problem sorted. Oh, they're dead. They just got pretty much, almost one-shotted by the... Oh yeah, I forgot the Hive Catalyst. Yeah, the Hive Tyrant Catalyst. So basically that makes all your units around the Hive Tyrant invulnerable. It does not affect the Hive Tyrant himself, however, sadly. Alright. More cultists. Unfortunately, because of how fast we deal damage, Chaos is going to be in the game for a while yet. They charging us with scouts again. Alright, Spine Gaunts, go deal with that. In the meantime, however, we should probably get some... Ooh, we can get some gargoyles. I should also probably get a Carnifex chamber. I can't afford it. There we go. Oh dear God, no. Okay, don't go into that, please. That is when Spine Gaunts are not exactly useful. And they've got bikes as well. You know what? They can deal with chaos. They seem quite content to doing that themselves. I'll let them do it. I need some Screamer Killers before I go engage in vehicles. However, the plus side, we can now pretty much upgrade... okay, we can't. I was going to say we could pretty much upgrade all of our small chimneys, but we can't, because we can't afford it, because I've got no money, as usual. Or no power, as the case may be. There we go. Just send them into a little bit damage to Desecrated Stronghold. They're really good versus infantry, but in fact, I don't think they're good at that. Because they look weird. No, don't charge in, Spine Gaunts. You're about as effective as throwing a wet flannel. You said flannel there. I don't know what a flannel is. Sounds like Porky Pig trying to say flannel. Alright, Brood Hive. Do I have... I did kind of get Gaunt Acclimatization, but... I take it you can't attack that. No, you can't. Space Marines attack! I'm just thankful we didn't spawn in like this middle bit here, or over here. Well, over there sounds like someone's getting a bit scuppered. I keep forgetting I've got these powers, haven't I? I probably could go in actually. Let's send in the Gene Stealers and the Hive Tyrant. I want to get the Hive Tyrant up to level 6, really. See, the Venom Cannon says level 3, but it's not available at level 3. I think it's like... I think it's level 6. Ah. And that as well. What is... Ah, there are some Assault Marines there. I was wondering where that sound was coming from. Right, they can't attack air, so go over and plink away at them. Because, yeah, they don't really like gargoyles that much. Gargoyles are really useful. The only problem, or I say the main problem with them, is that they tend to get a bit stuck. You have to keep flying them away because, well, they get stuck. Blink, blink, blink. Goodbye, Space Marine. Or Assault Marines. Goodbye, Scouts. And we got ourselves a Screamer Killer. Prepare your ears, people. Screamer Killers are, well, they live up to their name, let's put it that way. Okay. Go and capture that. We'll send in the Screamer Killer first, probably. And then the Hive Tyrant. It increases health. Bioelectric Shield, I don't know how... I don't know really what that defends against, I think it's ranged. Maybe if I'd have read the tooltip I would have known, but... yeah, that's effort. No, yes. And technically no. Let's get more power income, I think. Yes. And more requisition. Right, now, you see, the Tyranid descriptions are a bit broken, because you've got this, which I can't remember what it was originally called, but it's apparently now called produces the power resource at a higher rate than other factions but more expensive. And then you've got the nameless spore mines here, which are apparently an apocalypse world harvester that is a cataclysmic defense/resource structure and produces power and requisition at an extreme rate. Now, I have built these and I beg to differ. They do precisely nothing for your economy. Watch. See, I've just made 3 and my power resources and stuff have not come up. Not come up? Not gone up, I think is what I was trying to say there. Let's build a few bioplasma turrets. Right, now the problem is, obviously while I'm sitting here fiddling around with the descriptions and things like that, my enemies are building up. We want a Tyrant Guard, I think. Gaunt Acclimatization. I mean, these just basically act as minefields, I think. Stationary minefields, but well, mind you, what kind of minefield isn't stationary? Yes, in the new mods, they're going to. Oh, those two have got stuck, haven't they? Yeah, the minefields are going to be moving in the new version of the mod. Although there are races that have mobile mines in other RTS games, like Terran in StarCraft 2. Okay, let's get some warriors out. Let's get max weapon research, Gene Stealer attack. Tyrant Guards are decent, I guess. They're meant as meat shield vehicles. Alright. Now, because the Space Marines are focusing on over there instead of me, we should be alright. At least for the moment. And of course, the greatest thing is probably that I've not been killed yet. Normally I would have been. Why do I have 152 to 184 range damage? They don't even have a ranged attack. And I only have 30 to 40 melee attack. It's weird. Provides +2 requisition per unit. Ooh. I didn't know that. It doesn't seem to, though. No, it doesn't. That was a lie, game. That was a fancy schmancy lie. I know I should be saving up for my next upgrade, but I'd rather get an army out, especially with the Tyranids. Let's get the venom cannons. We've got no anti-vehicle, so I suppose screamer killers are decent against vehicles, and my tyrant, my hive tyrant, will be decent against them once I've managed to get his upgrades sorted. I've gone up to 199. I'm not sure if a research finished or if it is just because I got these guys, but the thing was delayed. Suppose we could get some termagants, couldn't we? Ooh, and let's get that first, because they might start infiltrating their scouts. How are we doing in terms of... Yeah, we're getting there. Right. We should probably get another hive spire when we get the chance. So much stuff I want to do. So little time. Oh dear. I've had a bit of a... bit of an annoying day. Although I imagine the people that work had it worse. Far, far, far worse than I did. I just had to go to London. They had, like, no staff at all. Because everyone was off. Well, almost everyone was off. They need perfect link before they can get the cannon, the venom cannon, so let's give them death spitters for the moment. The two don't cancel each other out, so it's fine. I need 600 and 400. Let's get that. And an extended carapace, I think, would be a good idea. What are they doing? They're still sending, like, things, bikes and stuff to fight, so I don't think they're doing all that well in terms of the, what should we call it? Tech. That's the one. Let's get some more termagants. In fact, well, let's get some termagants, not just some more. Should we get a couple of lictors? Well, let's definitely get the lictor alpha. That might be helpful. You know, commanders and stuff, they're quite useful sometimes. And I like Captain Shag doesn't really like the commanders all that much, but I quite like commanders. I can see where he's coming from though. They are kind of like godly beings. Now, do I go pure melee with my my hive tyrant, or do I go? In fact, you know what? I might as well go pure melee. Just get the lash whips and bone sword and the scything talons. I used to go for both the lash whips and bone sword and the venom cannon, but it seems kind of counterintuitive. Now that I think about it. Who are we fighting? Who else are we fighting, by the way? I take it we still can't use... No, we can't use reveal yet. We need a manipulator hive, for which we need perfect link. Can I build some turrets here, just to upset the locals? Well, we'll find out shortly, won't we? Let's get some Hormagaunts. Get a couple more warriors. We're at 25 minutes. That's not too bad. And my frame rate hasn't dipped below 45 yet. Even better. Now, I did just hear an autocannon, I think. So get that, get that. Get a hive expansion just because we can. We're not building anything else at the moment. Manipulate a hive. Then go back for those two. Ooh, now we're fighting orcs. I should have really guessed from the generator sitting there, but nah, details. Oh, 750, yeah. Why has my requisition resource gone down? Interesting. Oh, yeah, because the things are decaying, aren't they? It's around that point. Reveal who is here, please. It's the Inquisition, and they're getting attacked. That doesn't surprise me. Right, get those. More venom cannons. In fact, actually, not venom cannons. You guys can go for a melee build, maybe. Should we go for a melee build with these guys? Yeah, why not? I don't know how good the Crushing Claw is, but... Well, the orcs have some form of artillery, by the looks of things. Oh, hello, they seem to be trying to come for us. It went about as well as expected. Don't come into a prepared Tyranid line. It's probably not going to go well. How's this structure to continuously produce spore mines for free? Yes, please. And it's probably not as useful as I'm making it out to be, but that sounds very useful. Ceasefire. I don't know why you'd want to ceasefire, though. Unless you're the Eldar with the invisibility cloak thing. Biovores, please. Plenty of Biovores. Can we get another high spire yet? We can't. I've just spent all my money on Biovores. Let's get another hive spire. Alright. I think we're about ready. Let's move out. Biovores aren't going to be all that helpful, really, in the grand scheme of things. And because I've now moved out, the frame rate has dipped to quite significant levels, because of course it has. And my lictor has got stuck. There we go. For the Emperor, he cries as he gets sort of smacked about by a lictor. Get crush claws from the tyrant guards, why not? More biovores, please. We might want to save some room for the zoanthropes, though. So they were clearly not that high a level. Take this! See, even the Spinogorns took them down, like, really quickly. Ah, they're starting to panic now. They're bringing back all their units. Well, unfortunately, it's too little too late. You have been nommed by the Tyranids, I'm afraid. Vehicles and infantry. There we go. That's the Space Marines gone. Spine Gaunts, go over there, please, and nab that. You can just nab that. How many Spine Gaunts did we lose, exactly? We lost none. Though we almost lost some. There we go. Right. Now, we should probably take down the orcs before they start becoming a problem. Orcs are very, very threatening if left unchecked. So, that said, any AI is threatening left unchecked. What? We are up against the guard. Oh dear. Someone's not going to be happy. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. Don't charge into range of the turrets, you idiots. God, I know you're like hive mind alien things, but that's a bit silly. Have some sense of self-preservation until I charge you in like a madman. I might be overkilling this a bit. The orcs don't seem to have done all that much either. What are you doing? Why are they building a tactical control on the cliff? That seems counterproductive. Alright. Though on the plus side, we're now pretty well set up. Because we've got this entire side to ourselves. Even if we die, we've got a somewhat defensible location. And we've got a relic. Or will do once I send those spine gaunts to go and get it. Right, so, spore mines. Let's go introduce you to the orcs, shall we? Can they still fire, though? They cannot, it seems like. They might be able to, I don't know. Oh, those are the structural ones, aren't they? Yeah. Send them round and... they probably won't. Mind you, orcs, they're not really going to be that good against orcs, are they? Right. I must say, I am liking the Tyranids so far. Tyranids are ones that I never really played all that much. So, playing them now, it's pretty good. I seem to be doing alright with them. Although, to be fair, I'm playing on a map where it was basically inevitable that I would get at least one player kill. Get up! Oh. Boom. Boom. Ow. Little chain reaction. Okay, I could have done that a bit better. Oh well. Yeah, we're slowly getting down that listening, but... oh, that was the Inquisition. Okay, that's fine. In the meantime, however, we're going to go say hello to the orcs. Hello, orcs! I am your new leader. I am here to kill you. Let's go for a pure melee build and get the relic resource increase. Because why not? Send you in first. Don't want you attacking the gaunts, really. Although they seem to be quite content to attack the gaunts. Charge! This is where the frame rate starts chugging. We're now attacking an Ord base. An Ord base? What's an Ort? Yes, an Orc base with a lot of projectiles. Alright, let's get ourselves over here and build that, and then start building brood hives up there. And again, I failed to speak for some weird reason. Yeah, we're chunking down that settlement. I think it's all those venom cannons. Oh, that Screamer Killer is getting mauled. Wow. Destroy the HQs. I think it's the HQ, isn't it? Yes, it's HQ. Destroy HQ. As long as we can kill the HQs, we're fine. In the meantime, however, let's make some more units. In fact, we can get some spine gaunts without number now. Just use Spore Strike on them. Boom. Hello, guardsmen. Got ourselves a nice, tasty treat over here. form of the guardsman. This basically allows the without number thing basically allows you to spawn spine gaunts fully reinforced already. 25. That's pretty. It's a fair amount. Unfortunately, we do seem to have lost a lot of our gaunts. But I wasn't really expecting them to survive, to be honest. Nice brave commissar there. Sadly, he is now just run into a force of Tyranids. Where's my Lictor Alpha? Did he die? How did he manage that? That's silly. 200 drop frames. Come on, well, not even internet. Come on, Twitch. You can hold out long enough for me to finish this game at the very least. Alright. Okie doke. Got ourselves a resource point. You see, this is going well for the guardsman. And let's build ourselves a capillary vein. Because I can. I don't see why. Increase the production and reinforce speed of all structures and units with the additional support of add-ons. Okay. Meaning if that dies, all our units and structures can get killed very easily for some reason or another. Alright, okay, so don't expose those to the enemy. That's basically the gist I'm getting from that. You have got the relic resource, haven't you? Yes. So let's get you the relic resource as well. And then we might, if I'm lucky, be able to... where are the... oh. I'm not sure why they're not built... God's sake. I'm not sure why they're not building the others, but that doesn't matter too much. We'll just build a tunnel warrants. Alright, get me those, please. Upgrade me Gene Stealers one last time. Adrenal Glands 2. Well, I should probably get Adrenal Glands 1 beforehand. That should really be a prerequisite for that, you'd have thought. Oh well. Ugh. Ah dear. Production rates of all structures within 90 meters. How far is 90 meters? Like, that doesn't really help me. I can't really do anything else. Just get a Gaunt Hive here and a Brood Hive. I mean, we've got the Hive Mind. We can just summon them from that, but yeah, I don't know. Well, you can't summon Brood, you can summon Gaunt. Or a Hierophant Titan, just because. Whereas Manipulator Hive, Bio-Titan Chamber, and a Planetary Assimilation to produce a Deep Strike. Yes, I can imagine Deep Striking Titans is probably a little bit powerful. So, I mean, just look at the Imperator Titan. The Imperator Titan has to be trained at a Titan facility and then sort of, you know, wander across the map. If it's a big map. If it's not a big map, then obviously all it has to do is turn and fire. A massive walking church that it is. Well, I say church. Church or castle, depending on how you look at it. I mean, it's the Imperium. I'd have said, like, church. And in fact, people I've spoken with have said church. But, yeah. When I first saw it, I thought it looked a bit more like a castle. But, obviously, again, because the Imperium, yeah. Yes. Might as well just get all of this. I don't really want to get a capillary vein back here, because that's probably going to end up getting blown up. Planetary Assimilation. Is this going to take forever? Because if it is, I'm just going to charge in. Have we only got one Gene Stealer squad left? Oh. They've served me well. So let's get some more. I also forgot to buy a new Carnifex chamber over here. In fact, let's get 2 Carnifex chambers. Because why not? Splat. Deep strike them back here so I can reinforce them before sending them into the fray. This is where the AI just trains a Titan because I'm here dilly-dallying. In fact, we can check. Reveal. No, they're doing pretty much nothing. In terms of tech, anyway. Doesn't look like it. Strategic point is completely decayed. Oh dear. I'm not surprised. Train Carnifex is... I mean, I've got the money for it. I don't see why not. Oh, I've already got those. Spine more launchers. Why not? I like the Eldar music from Dawn of War 2. You probably can't hear it, but again, I think I've said it before. I have the music in this quite low, just to try and counter YouTube's content ID bots. So I suppose I can get Crush Claws on 2 of them. Next 2 I'll get Venom Cannons, then Barb Stranglers, then Bioplasma. Ah, yeah. Spore Clusters. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. How's Tier 4 coming along? It's at 78%, 79%. Good luck with that. That was an effective use of the Imperium's resources. But then that is about the Imperium in a nutshell. Just throw more men at it. Or women. We don't discriminate here in the Imperium. We just send anything even remotely human to its death. Well, any human to its death. They don't really use aliens, do they? The Imperium. They tend to use more cyborgs and stuff like that than humans, than aliens. Oh well, because that's the mantra of the Imperium: purge the Xeno and the heretic, and all of those sorts of things. I keep forgetting about these spore mine clusters or spore mines. Can I deep strike these? No, I can't. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping I could deep strike them into combat and just have them blow up pretty much everything. Right, we've now got planetary simulation. Get a simulation chamber. I'm guessing that's the that's the Hierophant Titan. You 3 go in over there. In fact, you actually make my super weapon. Increases requisition by 10%. That's pretty good. And protect at all costs. Okay. How many mines have I got? I've got a lot. They're basically space jellyfish. Well, kamikaze space jellyfish. I could probably finish these off anytime I wanted. I just wanted to get the Titan. Let's upgrade that to the final. He's got 6,000 health at level 8. It's pretty good. He's only got 1,500 on the other hand. That's probably why he died against the orcs, because he's squishy as anything. But then he is an assassin. Yeah, lurker unit. Lurker, like me on Twitch, when I'm in other people's streams. Oh well. Right. Yeah, I mean, what on earth? Oh, I didn't realise I was at my vehicle cap. Oops, I need to sort that out. But yeah, I'm the sort of person who likes to just sort of hang out in the chat. Maybe I'll say something once in a while, but I prefer to just watch the stream personally. Nothing wrong with that, so. Oh no, I said I was gonna. Yeah, no, I did. I was gonna do venom cannons. Okay. Right. Let's make ourselves a Hierophant Biotitan. Get the tier 2 relics, or not, as the case may be, because we're out of resources again. Nothing ever changes. Any day now. There we go. Lovely. And you get the venom cannon, you get the bioplasma, and you can get bioplasma as well. The Imperial Guard's probably just looking over like, what's taking them so long? We've been sat here for the best part of about half a millennia, and yet these Tyranids just aren't coming. They're just sitting over there looking at us. They're just glaring at us like, I see you. Okay, maybe they don't do that weird voice, but yeah, get the point. Right. You know what? I'm bored waiting. Actually, how far are you off? Nope, I'm bored waiting. We'll get the Titans some other time. Screw it. I want to kill things. I'm a man of action, damn it. Maybe next game I'll put on the rabbit speed so the game will progress a little bit faster. They've not even got a... Why haven't they got anything at all? They've not even got a mechanized command. Why? What is it about this map that the AI does not like? None of them have teched up at all. This has basically been a walkover. This is where I go into the next game and I find that the AI just completely crushes me in the first 2 minutes because I didn't make enough gene stealers. Unfortunately, because of the amount of units I've got, they're all getting stuck on each other with the pathing and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that's not going well. I should have thought this through. And that's that dead. Okay, let's do that. Well, you might actually have a Titan now by the time that... where's the spore mines? That did 1 damage. That was worth it. I'm guessing they're anti-infantry, not anti-building. Well. And we get a look at the Titan. Woo! It's a giant space bug. Today was a bug hunt, but today the bugs hunted you. That's a big stompy Titan. A very non-animated stompy Titan. I don't know if the model's bugged or if that's how the model actually is. It's not really too important because at the end of the day, as long as it serves its purpose, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not surprised I got the top score because none of you teched up at all. Is that crane fly flying around again? Yeah, I've got my own Tyranids in this room. I've got a couple of crane flies that have been flying around here pestering me for the last few days. Or Daddy Longlegs for those of you who know them by their other name. Alright, okay, that was a decent match. Let's see if we can recreate that on a faster game speed, and we'll probably just stick it on a smaller map this time. Let's do it on a 2-player map, why not? Again, Valley of Corn, that's usually my go-to for testing things, so just let me quickly check. That notification was not actually intended for me at all. I have a message on Twitter. Of the stuff from the tabletop. Specific. How do you spell specific? That's it. The Apocalypse rule set. Right. Yes, that was Faultless King asking me what. Because the thing is, I posted the notification on Twitter and then I tend to use hashtags. But what I didn't actually mention is what the Ultimate Apocalypse mod, what game that's for. That doesn't really help, does it? I probably should have mentioned that. Oh well. Right. Yeah, I don't like the fact that Twitch is constantly telling me about Prime Loot either. The fact that I've got this on in the background and my stream's not lagging too much is somewhat useful. And it's near real-time latency as well. Right, let's get rid of the Twitch stream. We don't need that screwing up my what's it called? Bandwidth. All right, okay. Let's tell you what. Let's play a 4-player map. There you go. Let's play Quatra. That's a good one. Or did I play that one before? Nope. I'll tell you when I played that one last. That was when I was testing against the harder AI. Right. Let's stick on rabbit speed. This can't possibly go wrong. And we won't stick on rich resource rates. We don't really need it. Game speed can be normal. AI will be as it is. Now, on this map, I have seen the AI get Titans, so this one should not bug out as much. I wonder why I didn't get a notification for that on my phone. Apparently I got that Twitter notification about 45 minutes ago, but I didn't get any notification on my phone. So it's happy to not give me the notification that I actually need, but it's happy to re-notify me of things that I have already seen 60 times. Right. How are we going to do this time, I wonder? When the game speed is or the build speeds are rapidly increased. Rapidly increased. It's probably a bit of a redundant concept, but oh well. Let's just build as much as we can, and I have already gone over the amount I was intending to spend. Get the Hive Tyrant, please. We're not going to live without him. And some more Gene Stealers. Oh, weren't these called biopools, actually? They might have been. I don't know if that's intentional, but I think that looks like blood. That looks like blood. And I don't know if that was part of the colour scheme changes. Because I had these guys with red trim too, I think. The eyes. I wonder if some of the other Tyranid factions in that's actually a different colour. You know what would have been quite fun actually? A Tyranid free-for-all. I should have done that. Come on. God, you are slow, Hive Tyrant. Alright. Hopefully we can just sort of lock this person in his base. In fact, if I go and take that, I can. Because they will not be able to get cast here without attacking that, because that's how the AI works. Just go in there and just deep strike, it will be quicker. We're here all day otherwise. Right, we got that. There we go. Build that. Gestation pod. Nope, no gestation pod for me. And I do not have a gaunt or brood hive. Interesting. Who are we fighting? We are fighting orcs. They're now targeting, or he's now targeting my hive tyrants, so these guys can just go in and deal with the range units. That went about as well as I expected for them. We can only hope that they don't come back. But I think I'm hoping for a bit too much. Alright. You can actually deal with that. This guy can deal with the gestation pod. Perfect. Alright, we now need some more units. Some more gene stealers, specifically. Seems though I don't have any other true production buildings because I'm an idiot. Enemy 3 captured a relic. No, that's not too bad. And I've just noticed we've got a lot of power kicking around, so you know what? Fortify me spore chimneys, please. Get that synaptic aura going. I think it... Does it produce synapse? I'm fairly certain it does. Increases the stability of the Hive Fleet. The Hive Fleet has health? I'm confused. What effect does that have? And why are these... I swear Tyranids had morale. I swear they did. I'm guessing that must be a change in the new patch. Get some spine gaunts, of course, because, well, why not? So now I've got more of those. No, it's still 5. I'm guessing as long as I have at least one upgraded spore chimney, I can... Ooh, hello, we've got Eldar. Eldar and Tyranids do not tend to get on. Although not quite as much as Eldar and Necrons. For obvious reasons. Alright. Let's get me some more of those. Get some Termagaunts. A couple of warriors, or not, as the case may be. Let's get a warrior. At least one warrior. Ah dear. I really need like a comfy, cushiony thing for the underside of my desk. I mean, I put my legs up on it, and it's like, well, I really hate you, and I'm going to make your foot hurt. Venom cannons. They're gonna have jet bikes soon. They're Eldar. Alright, 140. That's just those Storm Guardians again. They'll run away in a minute. Oh, no, they're running away. The hell? He was just frozen in time until he just sort of evaporated. Is that right? Gimme. Alright, we can get at least a couple of heavily fortified spore chimneys. Something, I suppose. I could also get a magma vent. In fact, you know what? I think that might be a good idea. No, you stay over there. You guys go and make the magma vent. I mean, what these guys have for steam, I don't know. Or magma. I mean, magma is just like really, really, really hot rock, I think. And these guys are more specifically about biomass, so I don't know how that really translates, but oh well. Need more. Need more power. That'll do. Right. Okay, this is going to be problematic. All forces, charge, please. GC is doing well, though. There we go. That resolved that issue pretty nicely. Now, can I go and take out the Eldar before anyone else notices? When I say notices, I mean notices me. Alright. And it is quite fitting to have the Eldar theme playing in the background. So, where actually I should really upgrade the keen senses. Oh dear, that's a bad weapon to see. We do not want D cannons. D cannons do area of effect damage. My forces are swarm based. You know. Although those GCs are doing massive damage to that support board, or were anyway before they moved targets. We seem to be doing alright. They've not cloaked their base yet, which is something. Get reinforcing on the spine gaunts. We cannot let them die, because they're the main. They're supposed to be the main targets. Let's get Sighting Talons again. There we go. Get rid of that D cannon, please. Get rid of support platform. I could have used the catalyst, actually. In fact, I will. And there was no one close enough to him, so that was a waste. And they tried to save that by encasing it in Wraithbone. That was futile. They got 2 aspect portals. That's very unlike the AI, from what I remember. Speaking of, let's make another Brood Hive, because why not? How are we doing? We're losing units, it's fine. Termagants. Let's charge in. The warriors without venom cannons, you might as well go make yourself useful by stabbing something with your talons. There we go. I was going to say, I thought the music had gone there. I was just sort of listening out, but no, it's not gone. It's fine. Carnifex chamber, Carnifex chamber probably. In fact, we'll make several of them, or not, because we've not got the requisition as per usual. All right, you can go down to the front lines now as well. That. Right, spine gaunts, go over there, Gene Stealers. Move you guys out before the orcs come. Perfect. You do. Still, it's one enemy out of the way. Yeah, let's get a couple of Screamer Killers. They served me well last time. The thing is, normally when I used to play Tyranids, I played them really badly. I would save up for like the normal Carnifexes rather than getting the Screamer Killers or the other ones, or whatever they're called. That's turning to fire. Get out of the way. Whew. Where else the old... I've just realised how much energy we've got. We might as well just get everything. I don't see why not. And we might as well upgrade these as well. Because, you know, that's kind of important, having those. It improves our requisition income. Is he in range? He's in range. Move back a bit. I don't know where they are. I think they're busy being hammered or hammering the other faction, who I don't know. I don't know who they are yet, and that's a lot of war banners. That's a bit spooky. I'm probably going to need some decent units to get through that. But that's why streamer killers exist. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. It's too bad. Well, 8 o'clock for me, anyway. So, 8 o'clock BST. Or 8 PM BST, whatever. Ripper Swarm Toxin Sinks. Oh, why wouldn't you send Ripper Swarms to attack? I mean, I'll get it just because I've got, like, well, a lot of spare power, but that seems a little bit strange. The gargoyles serve me quite well as well, actually. Let's get some of them. And that'll take me up to the cap of 30. Right, now where are those? Right, apparently I've moved both my Ripper Swarms down here, and I don't know why. Luckily, we can just use them to make another high spire. So how much damage do they do? 5 to 15. I don't think they're going to be winning us any wars anytime soon. Strengthen Synapse Aura. Yeah. And Toxic Aura. What does Toxic one do? Actually, doesn't that slow enemy units down? I think that's what that does. Yeah, let's just build a load. There. There we go. That'll do. They're still not attacking, and that scares me. They know I'm here. They're not doing anything in that sort of sense. Massively increase the melee damage. I'm guessing, considering this is a variant of Carnifex, that ability that does affect these as well. Grade 0. Well, it says Carnifex in the name, so I'm going to guess that they are actually affected by that. I should have really checked. In fact, you know what? Overall armor and health. Let's see how much their health goes up by. 6. Yeah, that affects them. It's fine. And high expansion 2. And Carnifex expansion 2. And those guys have got stuck, because of course they have. But to fly over a mountain, you don't expect a flying unit to actually fly over something, do you? No, they're just going to slam into the mountain like they're a ground unit. Alright. I think, in the meantime, we are pretty set here. Let's get a manipulator hive back here. Exudes toxic miasma. So, what am I going to... I'll probably get some biovores. And then I'll get one of those. And I'll save up for a Zoanthrope. With Planetary Harvest. I'm not quite sure what that... That picture is the Ravener Lord from Dow 2. That's what that is. Yeah, get on that. Oh, you're attacking that. That's brave. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're going to do it, then why not? Get your toxin and your bioacid. It's the other way around to the order I click them, but whatever. Right. Let's see. We can get a capillary vein. Let's get that into our base. I can't really recommend building it anywhere other than the base because of that downside, but details. They're probably going to stop the AI building it right in front of your base, but whatever. And the fact that the other computer player hasn't been defeated yet means they must be a good computer player. Where is... So... Let's get another Ripper Swarm. We need Tunnel Warrens. And we need... Perfect Link Tier 2. Well, that's only because this one hasn't been upgraded yet. But... yeah. Although we can research the relic resource increase, so that's something. How much is that actually? That is actually 1,200, so that's another ton of warrants. No, it is a ton of warrants, it's just not been built yet. There we go. That's not really going well, is it? Oh wow, that 420 requisition, Jesus. Sliding talons, adaptive speeds, adrenal glands, and infiltration stealth. Ooh, Gene has become infiltrated. That sounds fun. They always costed 40. They might have always costed 40. I don't remember. So I am still going, and it is an hour and 12 minutes in, so maybe it was just that the fact that I was monitoring my dashboard as well with the phone that was causing those issues last week. Okay, let's get rid of that. Spine gaunts. You can only get up to 13 on the standard version of the spine gaunts. I might as well just kill them all off and then get the without number version. And I've only got 3 left, so you know. Take that. You take that. This is where I start getting shot by a... what was it called? Stomper. The Orc Titan. Or a Kill Crusher. Oh dear. Contains an ore of toxic miasma. Contains an ore of Tyranids infestation, increasing range damage resistance of all nearby ally units, damaging enemies within a large radius, reducing their keen sight detection. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it to have a decent melee attack game. I mean, the Zoanthropes here... weren't they in Dawn of War 2? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while since I played Dawn of War 2. I last played it with the... there was a mod, I think it's called the Dawn of War 2 Elite mod. It's good, but yeah, it's definitely something that... I just don't consider Dawn of War 2 as good a game as this. This is what Dawn of War games should be like. Dawn of War 2 was good in the sort of small skirmish sense. This is better for full-scale war. Let's build a Capillary Tower there, because, you know, that's the best place to put it, right next to an Orc base. Assuming that is an Orc base, it's not just someone trapped in their base. Speaking of... ooh. What's going on here? Oh good, it's the Tau. Well, we're dead. Alright. Critical structure increases the population relic resources the Tyranids required to advance in technology. What? Well, I'll get it, but I don't know how that's a critical structure. Oh, it's just broken. Okay. So I don't know what this does, but you know what? I'm getting it anyway. And that was me, I think. Yeah. I should have increased the. Ooh, the Trigor increases the cost of Hierophant Titans. You know, I really don't care. Oh, that all increases the. Well, I could do with definitely improving their movement speed. I think that cost of that has gone down. And now it's going to go back up again when I do all these upgrades. Oh well, I'm not getting a Trigon in, so I'm not going to bother doing the other thing. Alright, then let's get another high spire. Because I can. Why not? What's stopping me? How much? You don't seem to have gone up in price. No, you don't seem to be going up in price at all. So that description is redundant. So basically, most of the descriptions for the Tyranids in this version of the mod are broken. Good to know. We cannot build yet. How many did I build my main base then? It's slightly annoying. And I can't build yet, of course. No, I only built 5 in my main base. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, let's start making my Hierophant Titan. I could tell that without even looking at my resources, because I know how fast they're going up. Oh dear. Let's do that first. Then get the Titan. I don't know if these take place retroactively, so like for any units you've got in the field. What do I need for Apocalypse, by the way? I can just get Apocalypse. 8,000 requisition and 4,000 power. So what exactly is the Tyranid's end game weapon? Erect ground. That's not quite it. Summon the Hive Fleet. All structures and heavily armoured vehicles immediately get enveloped upon the arrival of the Hive Fleet, knocking back infantry in its path. The Hive Fleet will last on the battlefield until it dies. So maybe that's what that means by when you upgrade this. Improves the health of the Hive Fleet. Maybe that's what it means. Yeah, that must be what it means. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to deep strike these in, didn't I? How are the orcs doing? What was that? Oh, that was my Titan. That's a big ton. We are kind of making it into a ranged thing, I think. No, we're not. We're making it into an even more powerful thing. Unfortunately, I can't make another one. That has literally just wiped us of all relic resource. But, I don't know. I can do planetary bombardment. Now that summons capillary towers. So if I do that, the capillary towers will then spawn, but then they'll be killed, which will mean that all my units and structures can be more easily killed. That seems counterintuitive. Oh well. I think I'm just going to wait for Apocalypse, maybe. I've got rabbit speed on, so you know, it's not really too much of an issue. In the meantime, though, let's check out how they're doing. I don't see anything. Oh. The Orcs are sending in grot tanks against the Tau, the people who have broadside battle things, you know, with rail guns on their shoulders. Yeah, it's gonna work. But then that is the Orc way, just sending random meat shields, kind of like the Tyranids. And at least we can nearly get the Apocalypse research. I've never researched Apocalypse with these guys before, I don't think. I've always ended it before tier 5. My chair's squeaking. Should really let him through. He's got 38,000 health. Oh, people are actually moving out of the way for him. That makes a change. Right. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. Is that the sound effect from Half-Life? Okay. Don't mess with the Hierophant Biotitan. That's what we've learned today, folks. In the meantime, G-Sealers, go nick that. We won't let the Orcs have their relic. You're 60%. Oh, hello. What's going on here? This thing could probably do this by itself. Boom. This is pretty cool. I like this. Why do we have a Facebook popping sound? Oh, careful, careful, careful. I'm fairly certain that's a sound effect from Half-Life. The sort of zapping sound. I don't know. Don't know where they got that sound effect from. Neither do I care. That gargoyle's got stuck, of course. So we're going to have to move it out of the way slightly. Or fly it. Alright, okay. Apocalypse is done, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I can summon the High Fleet? Not quite yet. I need to do some research to summon the High Fleet. Claim world. Summon the High Fleet, there we go. Biobomb. Swarmlord? You what? I get Swarmlord? I can. For 1,200 relic resource. I don't think I'm getting that. Can I get relic resource? I would have to kill off my Titan to get the Swarmlord, sadly, so I don't think I'm going to be allowed to do that. Is there anything else I can do to get more relic resource? Yes, that. Make a boatload of those. Well, apparently. Whether it actually works, I don't know. Get that, get that. Okay, we won't get that. We'll get that. Well, at least they got up to the point where they got a ouchie platform. That's something. Oh, they're dead. The AI are being really terrible today, and I don't know why. I stuck them on hard. If I'd stuck them on any harder difficulty, I would have got absolutely mulched. Oh dear. Is my relic resource going to start going up? Or was that description a lie? That description was a lie. Yeah. I should have put Titan Wars on. Oh well. Right. I can summon the High Fleet now if I so desire. Actually, that didn't just make my units really weak, did it? No, it didn't. Ooh. Should have checked that before I actually did that, but no, doesn't matter. Get everyone out. I want to summon the High Fleet over them. Because that sounds rather funny. Wait, hang on. Code Vein, eh? Huh. One of the Let's Plays I watch has just gone live. Why are you standing in the middle of a barrage fire? Good question, I'd say. Drone harboring, there's not exactly. Move the Titan to the front and stick it in stand ground and range stance. How much damage do the Venom Cannons do? 487. The rapid bioacid mine launchers deal bioplasma head doesn't that, so yeah. Bzz, bzz. Now we wait. Just wait till the end of time. Well, the end of their time anyway. I've got 501 power income. This should be going a lot quicker. But you know how to make it go even quicker? Build more. Miasmic infection. All structures will have reduced production speeds for a duration. All enemy units and structures will suffer decreased vision. Possible causes of instant death, health generation, movement speed loss. So apparently that deals quite a lot of damage, in theory. Come on, let me summon the High Fleet. This is probably going to be incredibly underwhelming. I think next time I play the Tyranids, I'll play with Crazy Insane on so we can get to some of the more interesting things. Okay, I know it's going to annoy me, but just to get these power structures down. You build that one, you build that one. Then you build that one, and so can you. There we go. That was the more appropriate way to do it. Come on, I can nearly spawn the High Fleet. Are they just... You ruining my Tamagon squad? What have they ever done to you? Aside from fire, flesh, burrowing maggots into your structures and vehicles and people. Oh, we can do it now. Summon the High Fleet. There. Ooh, pretty. So what exactly is it doing? No, it is killing people. I can make Titans. I can't make the Swarm Lord. But I can make units, like Spine Gods. I can't make the without number version, though. And the High Fleet can make things really, really fast. Let's make a couple of Brood Lords, why not? Yeah, we should probably stick you back in melee stance, shouldn't we? It doesn't seem to be affecting... No, it does affect buildings, it just affects them very slowly. Biobomb. I get the feeling that's probably not a wise thing to do when my army is right on top of it. What was that? Most objects. Yeah. That's probably unwise to do at this particular moment in time. I think the guy got all stuck again. You were useless at pathing, you know that. Bye, Mum! I think I just wiped out half my units, but I don't care. Probably reduced my score a little bit at the end, but yeah. Yeah. How did the orcs get a bigger army than the Tyranids? Oh, I don't know. Alright, okay, so that went really well, actually. I did quite well. Probably helped by the fact that the AI was utterly freaking useless in this part. And again, apologies about the colour correction on the camera, it seems a bit weird today. Yes, woof woof to you too, doggy. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Anyway, enough arguing with the dog. I'd say we're going to call it a stream here. So, what can I say other than thank you very much for watching, everybody, whether you have watched in the stream or you have watched in the VOD. I'm trying to do an outro here. But yes, do be sure to leave a like on the video if you watched the VOD. Do be sure to follow along on Twitch for notifications of when I go live. And until next time, I've been Caldaris. Goodbye.